Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and begin reading the cover page. Move it. I hope you have your newspaper in front of you because I'm gonna read out loud, okay? Alright, so move it. You are always moving. Even when you try to sit very still, you are moving. So try sitting very still. Try sitting very still. Do you still feel yourself moving a little bit? Because I feel myself moving a
Of
little bit on
course,
my
I mean,
shoulders.
of course, I
Yeah.
mean, some
Okay,
moving.
get your wiggles out
Just for
now.
money.
Get your wiggles out.
I only feel good for money. That's all I just feel.
Okay. All right, let's keep reading. So, even when you try to sit very still, you are moving. Your heart is beating and blood is moving through your body. The earth is always moving. It is spinning on its axis. It is moving around the sun. Since you are on the earth, you are moving too. So even when somebody says sit still, you're thinking to yourself, but I can't, I'm always moving. All right, let's open up.
Tell me why.
Let's open up to our, oh my goodness. There we go. To the page with the elephant. All right, let's read. You know that objects cannot move by themselves. Okay, I have my little mouse here. Is the mouse moving? No. What if I do this? Now is it moving? Now it's moving? Yeah? Okay. But was it moving by itself or was I making it move?
You was making You're making it move.
I was making it move. All right, let's keep reading. So you know that objects cannot move by themselves, but we can move some objects by using a force. A force is energy that makes something move or change. Good morning, Antonio. Can you hear me? Okay, we're currently on the page with the elephant in our newspaper. We just finished reading that top paragraph. Now we're moving down to this picture right here of the hammer. So look at the hammer and the nail. Does it look like that hammer is moving right here at the top?
Think so.
Yeah, because it's showing us, it should be the same, but it has the other pictures of the hammer in motion. And what does it think? What do you think that hammer is about to do to that nail? Is it about to hit it in or pull it out?
Hit it in.
Hit it in, push it in. All right, now what about this little picture right below where we have the nail in between the hammer's teeth? Is it about to hit it in or pull it out?
Pull it out.
Pull it out. All right, let's keep reading. We're right here now, Antonio, okay?
Okay.
All right, so pushes and pulls are forces. When you use a hammer to pound the nail, the hammer pushes the nail into the wood. So with your hands, give me a push. Give me a push. Brooklyn McKenzie, you too. Give me a push. Good, a push. Okay, let's keep reading.
Push.
Okay, so when you use the other side of the hammer, the claw, oh, that's what it's called, the claw, not the teeth, silly me. The claw to take out a nail, the hammer pulls the nail out of the wood. So with your hands, pull, pull, pull. Good. So we have push and pull. Good. Let's keep reading. Let's look over here with the elephant. What's he doing?
Sitting.
Sitting. So let's read what it says right underneath him. Some things are easier to move than others. Do you remember learning about matter? Do y'all remember learning about matter?
Yes.
Yes. What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid.
Solid,
Liquid.
liquid, and gas. Solid, liquid, gas. Good. So, do you remember learning about matter? Yeah, we remember.
Yes.
Matter is what everything is made of. Everything in the world is either going to be a solid, liquid, or a gas. The amount of matter in an object is called its mass. The more mass an object has, the more force it will take to move it. So, the more mass something has. This newspaper only has a little bit of mass. Does it take a whole lot of energy and force to move it?
No.
No. Now, what about a big screen TV? That's more mass. It's heavier. Is that going to take more energy and force to move it? Or is it going to take only a little bit?
It takes more energy.
It takes more. It takes a lot because it has more mass. All right, let's keep reading. We're right here. You can move some objects by turning them. When you use a screwdriver, you turn the screw to move it. Did you know that a screw is a machine? Did you know that? What do you do? It's true. A screw is what scientists call a simple machine. It is easy to use and it helps us do work. So we have here a little picture of a screwdriver turning a screw. So what motion are they doing? Push, pull, or turn?
Turn.
Turn. Good. Turn. Good. So we have, do it with me, push. Do it with me. Push. Pull. And now let's do turn. Turn. All right. Let's flip over to this page right here with the soccer player and the guitar. So we're right here at the top. Once an object is moving, it wants to keep moving. It takes another force to stop it or change the way it's moving. So think about a soccer game. Every time a player kicks the ball, it moves in a different direction.
Yep.
I have some soccer players in the classroom. Mackenzie, don't you play soccer? Every time somebody kicks the ball, doesn't it start going in a different way? Yeah? Okay. So we have here, hi Wesley.
Yes.
Hi, can you hear me, Wesley?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're currently right here on this page with the soccer player and the guitar. Okay.
Which one we in?
Move it, this one with the little boy.
I did. I moved it.
Okay, so let's look right here at this picture with the soccer player. Oh, and now we've got Trice joining us.
Hey, Trice. Hey.
All right, Trice, we're right here on this page with the soccer player and the guitar.
Welcome, David.
Okay. All right, so we have this boy with a soccer ball. What direction is that ball going? Is it going forward, to the side, or up?
Up.
Up. Do you think the ball did that by itself, or did somebody kick it to go that way? Somebody kicked it to go that way. Okay. Now let's go right here to where it says look and learn. Okay. What's this a picture of right here?
A guitar.
Guitar. Is somebody holding that guitar?
Yes,
ma'am. Does it look like they're just holding it, or does it look like they're playing it?
Playing it.
Looks like they're playing it. All right. So let's read what it has right underneath. What part of a guitar moves when someone plays it? Who knows? What do you think would be moving, Emery?
The strings.
Strings. Let's keep reading. So what part of a guitar moves when someone plays it? If you said the strings, you are right. In science, we say the strings vibrate. When a string vibrates, it moves back and forth very fast. On a guitar, you can see the strings vibrate, but you can't really see the sound it makes. All sounds are made by vibrations. You can't see them, but you can hear them. So all the sounds that are made, including your own voice, do you see your voice or do you hear your voice? Hear your voice. Even when you're talking, if you were to put your fingers to the front of your throat, feel that vibration? Yeah. Or if you have some speakers right next to you and it's playing music and you were to put your hand on the speaker, you would feel the boom, 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 that vibration that it's making. Okay. So we have, do it with me, with your hands. We have push. You two tries. Push. These are all the different ways of movement. We have pull. We have turn. And we have vibrate. Okay, so our 4 different ways of movement. What are they? Who would like to tell me? Trice, what are the 4 different ways of 4 different movements?
Vibrate,
Turn,
and vibrate.
and vibrate. Good. All right. So let's take a look here at this worksheet where it has all the pictures, okay? I hope you have a pencil with you as well. Don't forget to put your name and date at the top, okay?
Oh.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. Who would like to read the title at the top of the page? Wesley, what's the title say?
Push, pull, turn, and vibrate.
Push, pull, turn, vibration. And who would like to read the directions? Let's give somebody else a chance. Antonio, you want to read the directions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead.
Look at the pictures below. Write down if the picture is showing a push, a pull, a turn, or vibrate.
Okay, vibration is the word. Say it, vibration.
Vibration.
Okay, so look at the pictures below. Write down if the picture is showing a push, a pull, or vibration. So let's look right here at number 1 with the horses, and it looks like they're doing some farming. So let's focus on these horses. What do you notice is on them?
A horse.
A saddle.
A saddle? No, not a saddle. The saddle's not on there. However, we do seem to have some kind of harness. There we go. Harnesses. Those ropes, those strings you see, those are called harnesses on a horse. And it looks like there's some kind of farming tool attached right behind them. That's meant for plowing the soil. So do you think those horses are pushing, pulling, turning, or vibrating that plow?
Pushing. Pulling.
Raise your hand for pull. Raise your hand for push. Raise your hand for turn. Raise your hand for vibrate. They are pulling the plow. Good. So on your line, right? Pull. P-U-L-L. Pull. Okay. All right, y'all ready for number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mackenzie, you ready? Brooke, you ready? Okay. All right, so let's look here at number 2. What do you know what's that in the picture of?
A shovel.
Try looking again.
It looks like, I don't know.
A wheelbarrow.
A wheelbarrow.
Oh, that's the
Wheelbarrow.
word. What does a wheelbarrow work?
You would see these in all sorts of outdoor kind of work, like gardening, farming, things like that. Anything involving outdoors, typically.
What
Camp farms.
Camp farms. Campsite, you mean? Probably not. But farms, yes. Okay. So, right next to this wheelbarrow, we have an arrow, and it looks like it's pointing towards the wheelbarrow, like as if it's going that way. So if you were to be using this wheelbarrow and you're going this way, does it look like you're going to be pushing, pulling, turning, or vibrating?
Pushing.
Pushing. Very good. Pushing. So put push on your line. Push.
Can you be quiet?
Okay, let's look here at number 3. Ooh, we've got some people here, and it looks like they're all on the water, like a lake or an ocean. And what are they all holding? They're all holding some kind of rope. They're what you would call water skiing. See, all their feet are on some skis, and they're on the water. They are water skiing.
I knew it. Miss David.
If you want my attention, you know to raise your hand, okay? Yes, Wesley?
It's like snow and skiing.
It's almost like it, but it's on the water, not in the snow. Okay, so we have them on their skis. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I've never been water skiing, but I have seen it quite a few times in movies and on TV. Emery, you've been water skiing before?
I saw it at the beach.
Oh, you saw it on the beach. Okay. So, based on our observations of seeing water skiers and looking at the picture, does it look like these people are pushing or pulling on their ropes? Pulling. You're pulling, because if you're gonna push, you're just gonna go straight forward into the water. So on your line, it's gonna be what?
Pulling.
Pull. Good. Okay, let's look here at number 4. What's this a picture of?
A screw.
A screw.
A nail.
It's a screw, honey. Whenever it has all these little ridges going down the side, it's going to be a screw, okay?
Okay.
So a screw. Let's look back into our newspaper. That should be easy to help us. Antonio, yes, you need something?
What was before the screw?
The what?
The screw. What was before the screw?
Okay, the number 3 was pull. Pull. P-U-L-L. So let's read this little section again where it talks about our screw and the screwdriver. So right here. You can move some objects by turning them. When you use a screwdriver, you turn the screw to move it. Oh, so just based on those first 2 sentences, are we going to have push, pull, turn, or vibrate for the screw? Turn. T-U-R-N, turn. Whoever's doing the tapping, please stop because it's picking up a lot of noise. Thank you. Okay, let's look right here at number 5. At number 5. So we have here a picture of a man playing an instrument called a cello. That's a cello that he's playing. What is on that cello? Are those strings on the cello? Yes. Let's think back to our guitar section where it talked about playing the strings. What type of movement did those strings make when you play them? Emery?
Vibration.
They vibrate. So they make a vibration. So for number 5, put down vibration. Okay. Wesley, are you putting down your answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Brooklyn, can you still hear me? Brooklyn, can you still hear me? All right, now last one. Let's look right here at this big piece of machinery right here. Now this guy right here, he does 2 types of movements. With his crane, he can lift things up or gently put them down. And then with this cabin right here where the driver would sit, can go around and around. Let's see here. For the crane part, would that be a push, pull, turn, or vibration? To pick things up or gently put them down? This
Oh.
right here.
Cool.
Pull. Pull. Because they don't really push anything, they pick it up, but they can also gently put things down. So pull, and now I want you to put a comma after pull on your line. A comma after pull on your line. And now let's focus right here on this cabin where the driver would sit. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen these in person or in a movie or anything, but this
Oh,
part of
yes,
the
that's
machine
called a crane.
can, what was that, dear?
I think that's called a crane.
It probably is called a crane. I would believe it.
'Cause I've seen
But
one
this
before.
part right here can turn. It can go this way. It can go that way. It can move around. So what movement can the cabin make? Does it push, pull, turn, or vibrate?
Turn.
Turn. So for number 6, you should have pull, comma, turn. Okay. All right. So is anybody missing anything?
No,
Did
ma'am.
everybody get it all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Antonia, you got it all?
Yes, ma'am.
Mackenzie, you got it all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you're done, give me a thumbs up. Good. All right. So that is our time for today. Does anybody have any questions before we go? Hi, Brody. Antonia, what's your question? Yes, but I'm not going to do that with you. You're going to do that one on your own, okay?
Why, Miss David? Miss David.
Yes, Trice?
Did we have to do the other grades in the morning starters?
Yes, you're supposed to do all those other pages as well, okay? All right.